While writing a to-do list is gonna make you up to 3 times more successful in your everyday life. Hey guys, for those of you who are new to my channel, I'm Dr. Claudia De Luca. I'm an expert in self and professional development. I'm an author and speaker, I'm a professor and lecturer at university, and I'm also a neuroscience and growth coach. So let's dive in today and see the top reason why you should implement writing a to-do list in your everyday routine. So reason number 1, clarity is equal to confidence. So when you write things down, you are forcing your brain in focusing on those tasks, on those things that you wrote down. This reduces mental clutter, waste of time, procrastination, and also anxiety. Reason number 2, it triggers dopamine. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter and an hormone. It has also been renamed kind of like a feeling good hormone. And that's because when we are ticking off all the tasks from our to-do list one by one, we have and we feel such a sense of reward, and that's given by the dopamine levels that are gonna raise in our body. The sensation is so much better, and we feel that we have done so much good in our day. Reason number 3, it reduces procrastination. So procrastination is something that sometimes we have as such like a natural attitude in our personality, or something that happens sometimes because we are too busy or too stressed, or we have a little bit of anxiety. So everyone, I think, have experienced at least once in their life what does it mean procrastinating and not being in control and able to manage that procrastination. When you write a to-do list, you definitely feel, because of your brain is focusing on that to-do list, you definitely feel that you are in control of things and you are making your time so productive, and you are reducing the waste of time and those times where you feel like you feel just like lost, you don't know what to do, or you just find yourself like ending up in doing things that are not such a priority. So writing a to-do list is going to definitely help you in reducing procrastination and focusing on those top tasks, top priorities that your brain is more focused on. Reason number 4, last but not least, very important, it really enhances progress. So by the time you have ticked off all these tasks and from your list, you feel so good for the dopamine level. You feel so much, like rewarded because of all the good job that you have done during your day, that you feel that, oh, wow, I've done such a good progress today. And somehow you feel like, oh, if I've done all of this today, think about what I could do tomorrow. I could also do better, and more. So you are focused on improvement, motivation, and progress, more self-esteem, more confidence, and more productivity. So in this video, I'm also going to show you a template. So what you can do, how you can do a quick and easy to-do list, like in 5 minutes during your morning or before starting working, or the day before, like during the night before. So an easy template, a quick template, can be done through your planner or through like a Word document. It could be like your phone notes. You can use whatever you feel more confident with. It needs to be something that you are definitely confident in using every day, and not something that you need to focus and remind yourself that you need to use that something. So if you feel confident with a note and a pen, just use a pen and piece of paper, like a pen and a notepad, a notebook, because that's probably how your brain works and how you feel more confident. That is going to really facilitate the implementation of this habit in your everyday life. If you feel more confident with the phone, so you just open a new note paper in your phone, and you're gonna name it My To-Do List, and you're gonna edit every day everything that you do, and every day you're gonna write the date on the top, and you're gonna make it very successful for that specific day with that specific date. Or it can be like a Word document. Some people use a planner. So first things that you have to do, try to be super honest with yourself and understand what is the tool that you feel definitely more confident with. Now, second step of your writing an easy and quick template for your to-do list is start with a section where you put your top priorities, your top task. These are top tasks that you can't really postpone to tomorrow, and usually are between 1 to 5 unless you are a CEO or such a busy person. So it could be like up to 10. But definitely here you should only insert those tasks that you can move to tomorrow, you can move to another day. These are top priority that you need to complete today. And this needs to be written and inserted in the first section of your to-do list. You can rename them must do number 1, must do number 2, must do number 3. You put a name, you put a keywords, or you put a full description for that specific task. It really depends how your brain works and how you feel more confident. It needs to be something that is very subjective and very friendly with how your brain works, because it needs to be something that is very friendly with your daily work routine, something that you can implement quickly and easily. So after you rename them with keywords or full description or whatever, it's the best methodology that's going to work for you, you need to put close to each of those tasks a time block that you're going to fix, you're going to block for that specific task. I shared another video about the time blocking, which is such a great skills and successful skills that you can develop in order to manage your time super productively. And this is basically allocating time per each task, which is a realistic time. Make sure that you are not too much optimistic, not too much, like negative in allocating a block time that is not realistic. Realistic means that you need to know that task, you need to know more or less how much is going to be that time, and you don't need to shrink too much in a block time because you ended up not finalizing that task in that specific time allocated, and you're going to feel much worse. So put a time that is very realistic. And for example, it could be from 10 to 11, or it could be from 10 to 12, whatever is the nature of the task. So you put this time block close to each of the tasks, and that's done. Your top priority section, your top priority task, or call it as you want, like emergency, urgencies, whatever you feel like that is going to capture the attention of your brain, is done, and it's completely for that to-do list for today. After that section, you put something that could be nice to have or nice to complete today, or it could be like optional tasks. These are a list of tasks that are just optional for today. You're going to feel much better if you're going to start them today or complete it by today, but they are not definitely a must do for today. This will probably become a must do for next week, or they will probably become a must do for the next few days. But today they are just optional. If you can start them, it's great, but if you can't, nothing happens. So this task could be, clear up my inbox. It could be fill in the receipts from last week expenses. It could be something like send an email to Georgia for next week meeting. So just something that is optional. After this second task, remember to put in the middle of your time blocking and your to-do list some winning goal. So what are these winning goals? These are quick tasks that are more like rewarding, and they are not, for sure 100% related to business. It can be related to business, or it can be something that just make you feel better, that make you feel, like that you can release the stress and the tension and the pressure during this particular winning or winning task. It could be make the bed, it could be take out the dog, it could be take a shower, it can be text to Joanna for our happy hour on Friday. It could be just a quick task that it's a rewarding moment, something that relaxes your mind and release a little bit of pressure and anxiety. Okay, that's definitely done. This is how we're gonna build such a successful to-do list. Remember to use tools and to use methodology that are gonna work super friendly with your brain, with your habits, and just remember that by the time you start today, tomorrow, and you force your brain to remember, you remind your brain to do the to-do list every day, in 1 week or 2 weeks, it will become such something natural that you want to do, something very naturally that you are looking to do, because you will feel much more rewarded, optimistic, you will feel much more confident and successful, because through that to-do list you can manage your time in a great way, and you will see the results in your everyday business life, definitely. Okay, so this was me today. Thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe. These are my channels. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and here in YouTube, but also LinkedIn. And I share usually a lot of tips to make your life much easier, because we're always under pressure. Okay, thank you so much for staying here. I'll see you next. Bye.